What is good, everybody? Richie here, and welcome back to the channel. Before we dive right into things, be sure to hit that like button. Also, subscribe if you're somebody new, and click that notification bell so you stay up to date with all my shenanigans here on the channel. And yeah, let's go ahead and talk about it. Ghost of Tsushima. So, there's so much that could be said about the greatness that is Ghost of Tsushima. And I remember in 2020 when the pandemic was first really heavily being talked about, Ghost of Tsushima for me was the escape. It was something that I looked forward to almost every single day. I picked it up and I was very wary at first because I can't stand Assassin's Creed games. I don't like I at one point I did, but Ubisoft has gotten very stale. I don't feel like they know really much more what they're doing anymore. So I was really wary at first when I picked up Ghost of Tsushima. I thought it was going to be like very stale gameplay, but oh my god, I was so wrong. What a magnificent masterpiece Ghost of Tsushima turned out to be. I have played over, I want to say 200 something hours of Ghost of Tsushima, and I've seen several hundred sunsets in the game, and no two sunsets feel identical. They are so unique. The gameplay is very diverse. You can charge right into a Mongol camp and just kill everybody. You could do it stealth style. There's so much depth to the sword play. There's the mission structure. The side missions don't feel like they are stale. They feel very natural to the world. You'll be just going along and you'll see an enemy caravan or like civilians that have been like captured and held hostage, and they'll just be sitting out there, and you can go and save them, and then they tell you about something else that's going on the island of Tsushima. And I love this game. It's an incredible, in-depth masterpiece. The heads-up display of the game, if you haven't played it, there are no waypoints, or you can create a waypoint, but it's almost like you're playing a samurai movie. Like, there's no like little mini map on there. You can summon the map at any time if you want to, but there's no like mini map. There's not a bunch of points on the game. It's just like the picture, like that's it. And the wind, you can summon the wind to guide you to your destination if you don't want to just walk around or whatever. But I love this game. It's a lot of fun. There's the way they tell the stories in the game to give you these really awesome missions where you can get new combat moves. The skill trees are very in-depth to your gameplay style. The enemies coordinate with your sword styles. The backstory is very good. It's kind of straightforward, but it's good. The voice acting is pretty damn near great. The Japanese and the English are both good. I've played both. They're both incredibly well. You can play the game in black and white, like those old school samurai movies. If you want to, there's always that option. The scenery in this game, I remember the first time I popped up on the Golden Temple, and if you've played Ghost of Tsushima, you know what I'm talking about. The Golden Forest. The first time you walk through that forest, and there's just these beautiful gold leaves just falling off the trees. It's indescribable. You don't even really know how to react. And like I said, there's so many different, trees and wildlife, and you can pet the cats, the deer, the fox. This game is so much fun to me. Without getting too deep into spoilers, like I said, the story is very good. It's well thought out. There's a lot of great things to be had. If you haven't played the Icky Island expansion, the DLC, it's like $20. Oh, well worth it. I put another 8 hours into that. I've played so many hours of this game, and there's nothing out there really quite like it. Most of the games that I'm going to continue to talk about are super unique experiences, and things that just inspired me to talk. I love talking about games that have inspired me and stuff, but yeah, let me know what you guys think about Ghost of Tsushima in the comments below. The ninja weapons, man, the kunai, the smoke bombs, the oil for your sword to light it up on fire. There's so much cool stuff in this game. So many cool ways to approach a combat situation. And the scenery, like I said, is just absolutely phenomenal. There's so much fun to be had in this game, and it was a really good way to still God of War Ragnarok and Horizon Horizon Forbidden West were announced. We thought this was the last game we were gonna get, but yeah, I mean, they really went all out. SuckerPunch did a fantastic job on this game, and it really shows what you can do if you put a lot of heart and soul into a project. All these other games out there, they just try to push a game out as fast as humanly possible, and it shows what you could. It really shows the difference in the quality when you take your time and you work on something versus just mass producing it and pushing it out as fast as possible. But yeah, I don't know. I could say a million things about Ghost of Tsushima. This game is so much fun. If you have a PlayStation, you haven't played this game, or you've been on edge about it, you don't know if you want to play it, this game is very pristine. Chef's kiss. Absolutely fantastic game, and I cannot recommend it more than I already have. It is a very immersed, in-depth experience, and if you're like me, you probably get fatigued playing open world games. This is not one of those where you're gonna get fatigued very easily. Every single thing that you see, every single part that you see in the game that you want to go to, you'll see something off in the distance and you're like, man, I gotta go over there and see what that's about. And you gotta experience it. But anyways, guys, that's video. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.